Aha, hello. Welcome to Sleepy-Gamez. My name's Richard, and today I'm heading into Farming Simulator 19, which is a bit of an old version. Farming Simulator 22 and 25 have arrived since, but it's still a goodie. It's still good fun. And it's quite relaxing working on the farm, just chilling out. So this is what we've got going. I'm just going to drive you over to our fields and show you what we got going on. Now, in the last episode, I extended one of my fields down and then planted it with canola. I then sprayed it with herbicide so that the weeds weren't killing off all the good stuff. And over there, we've got a field of oilseed radish. Now, I kind of hastily chose oilseed radish, and I've since learnt that it's not something you harvest and sell. It's something that you plough into the ground to fertilise it nicely. So, we'll wait for that to grow, do that, and then we'll harvest the canola. So we've got a little bit of spare time on our hands, so I thought, let's do something a bit different this episode. We're going to go and get a contract. We're going to, now what are we going to do? We could cultivate a field, spray a field. For 5,000 is quite, 6,000 is quite a lot of money. I suspect that field's quite big, and that one. So we could choose field 14 or field 6. Spray it with herbicide. Let's have a look at the map. Field 14 is there, and field 6 is up there. They're roughly similar sizes, so I'm going to choose the contract that's got the most money coming in, which is field 6. So I'm going to accept that contract. Now, I have a tractor that has a sprayer. So, let's go and get into this tractor. It's got 29% of herbicide already, because we sprayed our canola field with it at the end there last episode. What I reckon we do is we go over to these little ones here. Ah, are both of those there? Okay, we're going to need to go down to the shop, I think. So let's drive down there. How are you today? I hope you're well. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support for this channel. I never thought that it would get 100 subscribers, and here I am today with 100 subscribers. It's amazing. I'm a little bit more probably by now. But thanks so much, and if you're new to the channel and you like the content, please come and join. Subscribe using the button below, tickle the little bell button, and to get notifications when new videos come up. And just sort of press that little like button too if you want to. Press that one. Help me to get some more people on board. That'd be fantastic. Right. Let's go and find this field. Field 6 we want. So we're down at the shop down here. We want to get up there. So There we go. What we're gonna do then? We're gonna go back out of our, zoom out a little bit. Go out of the shop there, back past our farm, all the way to the end, and turn right. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Although we could cut through between 17 and 18, just after the fork. Ooh, let's do that. Let's be a bit cheeky, shall we? Let's cut through. Or we could go right just before our farm and left. Oh, okay, let's do that. It's probably less dangerous, so I'll forget how to do that. I do like these sort of life simulator games where they got a few things that you can do to keep brain engaged. I like a little bit of brain activity, but something that I can do mindlessly a little bit to just chill out after a bit of a stressful day maybe. I think they're good games for that. You don't want too much stress. Well, I don't want too much stress. I don't like FPS games particularly. Not my favourite. You generally, with FPS games, I find you generally get someone who's been playing it for 50 years and who's just the best ever, and you're never going to be as good. You just get shot in about 2 seconds. Well, that's the multiplayer ones anyway. Here we go. Oh, so came off the road there. Doesn't matter, there's a nice tractor, though, does it? Doesn't matter when you got a nice tractor. Here we go, we're coming up to field 6 in a minute, look. There. We're going to go and spray this beauty. Look at this. Now, which way am I going to do this? I think I'm going to do it like this. Let's unfold. Just going to get out the tractor and have a little look at how that's lined up. It's actually not too bad. Look, straight away. I tell you, that was just luck. That's not anything other than luck. Can't claim, I'm afraid. Right, we're going to turn on sprayer. Start heading up here. What are we looking for? We're looking for 0 degrees then, aren't we? That's right. Try and keep that. If you can see the map on the left-hand side, it shows you the degrees you're facing. If you try and keep that around, all the fields are like 360, 90, 180, 270. So if you keep as well as you can onto that. Look at that. These spraying jobs are good. Shouldn't take too long, should it? We'll earn ourselves a nice few thousand while our crops are growing. I think that's worthwhile doing that. Let me know in the comments below how you're getting on with Farming Simulator. Have you been playing the later versions? I suspect you probably have. And I don't blame you. Probably got a lot more to it than this earlier version, but I still quite like this. I still quite like the early version. It's got enough going on for me. Right, so what are we after? 180. Let's turn the sprayer on. Oh, I'm not quite lined up, look. See, I'm not quite getting that. Oh. There we go, I think that's going to do it a bit better. Right, let's get back down to 180 and then turn it on. That'll hopefully do it. Yeah, I like these games. I like these kind of life simulator games. You've got plenty going on. Nice lot to think about, but you can take your time as well. You don't have to do anything. Not too stressful. Am I going to earn ourselves a fair bit of money doing this one? This is good. Maybe we can do that other field as well at the same time. Just after this one, and then we can get ourselves a bit of extra cash in. Very nice. Oh look, we missed a little bit there, look. Ah, I see, it's because it's angled, isn't it? Right. Let's go and do that quickly. How much have we used there? 74%. And we want to line up to be about 360, don't we? Again. There we go. Now, thing is that... don't know whether it is, to be honest. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think that's probably good enough, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, if you fancy giving this game a go, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can purchase it from the Steam. I think it's not that expensive at the moment. It's pretty cheap considering. The only reason I haven't upgraded to Farming Simulator 22 or 25 is because I have this thing where if you've bought a game and they upgrade to a different version, I think personally you should be offered some sort of discount because you're already a current customer, if you like. And they don't do that. You have to buy the game fully again. So I don't wish to do that. For me, if I was incredibly into farming, it might be a case that I'd be like, oh, I really need that farming equipment. They haven't got that in Farming 19, so I need 22 or 25 to get it. And understand that really in a way. But I'm not massively into farming. I enjoy the game, but I'm not like a nerd. A farming nerd, which is alright if you are. I'm not having a go at anyone. Got to be a nerd about something. So I won't purchase it, basically. Ah, I haven't quite got that straight enough, have I? There we go, round to 180. I do like seeing all the detail though. They've got good detail on all the equipment in these kind of games. Really, really good. Oh, we're missing a bit there, aren't we? Should be alright. I don't think you have to get it all like incredibly 100% to get the contract completed. To do as good a job as I can though. my farming friends. So yeah, you don't want to waste too much herbicide because it's quite expensive. So you want to try and get as close as you can to the edges and not go over what you've already done. But can't always be done as good as that. What I quite like about this field is you've got a lot of room to turn around with your equipment. Look, I've not used this field before, this is a good one. Right, where are we? Okay. $360. Roughly about there, aren't we? Let's back up a little bit. Now we... I think we might have to... See, are we hitting that very edge? Yeah, it looks like we're good. Our sprayer might not complete the whole field though. We might have to head back to fill up with spray again, that's all. In order to complete this one, but I think that's okay. Still worthwhile, I think. Again, the tractor sort of bounces around, so you want to kind of adjust while you're going on a little bit, just to make sure you're still at sort of 0 or 360 degrees when you're on a field like this. Let's see, how much of the contract has been done so far? Oh, we're halfway through. It's not too bad, is it? Eh? Not too bad. Our fields are still growing. They're not ready for us to do anything on that yet, so we're earning a bit of extra cash. Get the whole field done. If we don't quite make 100%, we'll come back and do that a little bit over there, but I think we'll probably still be alright, really. And then probably after this next pass, we'll need to go and fill up again, won't we? There we go, we're pretty much out of herbicide there. Are we going to make it to the end? I hope at least we can make it to the end of the field. Will we go back? I think we probably will now. There we go. How much are the contracts? So we've got 28% left to do. Let's fold up and go back. We'll fill up with herbicide. Plus check on our fields as well, make sure, see how they're coming on, although we can check that from the pause menu, can't we? There we are, there's our glorious canola. Oh, actually, you need to go to the shop, don't I? Just remembered. Just remembered it was the shop that had my herbicide. I didn't actually deliver it to my farm. Wish there was an option, there might be an option, I didn't know, but I wish there was an option that you could pay a little bit extra to have it delivered to your farm, so you didn't have to mess about with it, but there you go, such is life. There might be an option, I've been too blind to see it, which is quite possible. Zip round this one, I think. Get back onto the field. bounce along in the tractor. Hey! Doing, doing. Get the sprayer unfolded. Then we can approach the field. Probably just needs 2 more passes, doesn't it, hopefully? Let's see. What are we at? 100? Oh, that's perfect. Is that going to get all the weeds, though? No, okay. That is, though. It's just getting those edge ones, so I'll have to make sure I stay at pretty much 180. Oh, just missing the edge ones now. Turn back onto the path. Again, that shouldn't fail the contract. You don't quite have to do absolutely everything to get the contract complete. So, should be okay. I reckon we could get it finished in another pass. Might be wrong though. See what percentage we're at the end here. %, now, so that's pretty good. Oh no, I'll need another 2 passes, won't it, really? Oh, I might be right. We'll see, we'll see. It'll probably just take a little bit more than just going up to the end here. Come back down the other way a little tiny bit and then we should be good, I think, probably. Oh. Just a little bit there. There we go. Back on track. Just a little clump. Oh, 99%, nearly. See, look, you don't have to be incredibly accurate on the contracts. contractor's finished, we'll collect that. There he goes. Fold up our sprayer and head back to our farm. So we collected the income on that, which is quite nice. As you can see, we're nearly up to 20,000 now, and our fields have just been growing. They weren't in any state to do anything with anyway, so you might as well do a little bit extra on the side to get some extra cash for bits and pieces. I'll probably use some of it to pay off the loans I've been taking out, but at least a bit of them, which is quite handy. Get back to the farm and sort that out. Anyway, let me know in the comments below, do you take on the contracts in between your fields growing, or do you just wait for your fields to grow and not worry about them, just chill out a bit? I find it quite useful to add a little bit extra money in, but each to their own. That canola's coming on nicely. We've got a nice big field now. We've increased the size of that field by quite some way. It's good. Right, first of all, let's check our money. I've got 20,000 to repay, so I'm going to pay 10,000 of that back. And then I want to check our field. So it's nearly ready on the right hand side there, growing. For collecting. Still growing the rapeseed oil. So yeah, that's how far we got. We might take on another contract in the next episode. Get another field sprayed so we can collect some more money. Otherwise, what I'll probably do is just park up this little beauty here. Make sure it's nice and tucked away. And then I'll say goodbye. Thanks very much for joining me. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.